laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown in them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Lady!
On 2nd down, Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ty Johnson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Cardinals, nothing. Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Running from the gun, Johnson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, for these two franchises, the Lions and the Cardinals, it all began back on a Sunday in October of 1930 when the Chicago Cardinals visited Portsmouth, Ohio to play a scoreless game against the hometown Portsmouth Spartans in front of 6,500 fans. 4 years later, the Portsmouth Spartans would move to Detroit. But anyways, 90 seasons later, after some rebranding, a couple relocations, one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL still lives on. Murray going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away.
The Lions take over.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
11-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that? I like it.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Lions take over.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Single. Motion, man.
Stafford here, coming off his back 6. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when you're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe the defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Middle. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. You must be true.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the run, now Stafford going to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down. And then about the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check 99. Check 99. X3.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's it, baby.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. Sets to fire deep. There's the first NFL grab for Andy Isabella. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check 25. Check 25. Slam. Check. Crunch. What? Go.
Now the pistol, here's Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
50 yards. Tackle.
On 2nd and 9. No. Throw left side, complete to Foster. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. 18 data. 64. Wait. Hustle. 51. Set up.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Noah Spence coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Back there, huh?
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Check 3. Mike 51. Mike.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Murray with a 3rd and long. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try to find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, That's the one that bothers me more.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long.
Hey, 70! SOS.
Out of the gun, Stafford. The catch made by Miller. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. Stafford now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Here we go.
They'll fake it. Pass Stafford. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
Patrick Peterson.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
To throw again. Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Blue 60. Check.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. But it's going to be 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Play action. Stafford. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Stafford now to throw. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Wasn't it fun in pregame standing downstairs and watching Matthew Stafford throw the football? I mean, that bad boy just whistled. It just whistled by us, didn't it? But what is the one knock on him? Accuracy. And that's what we just saw there, an incompletion on that throw downfield.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They busted something into the ground.
They'll take it. Just the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking for his tight end Clay, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. going to return it to the 21-yard line. Clay, the intended receiver.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Throwing again. Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galloway. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season. The future, bright. Touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the 2nd half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5.
Good track. Hatchet. Watch the safety creep.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. There he goes right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys are back within a single score. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-17. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Stafford. The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
First down carry here for Johnson. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
That's good for the Cardinals. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Switch.
First down, Murray. Being chased out left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let him know. 49.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Watch the ship. Clear right, 22. 11. Let's go, defense.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him. The tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
50. Mike 43. Mike 7.
Stafford going to give this one up to Johnson.
Check.
A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in second down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stanford. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it. And then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They run. It's Johnson. And he's got the 1st down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground on 1st for Johnson. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Lady! Hey!
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Throwing on 3rd down. Stanford. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slow. Going to be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go to Johnson again. And Allen to Ryan. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Switch. Go.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Kill.
On first down, Johnson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Let's go now. 10, touchdown. Get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
From just shy of midfield, Murray is going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here.
Quick edge. Go. Put it to him, Jet. Bomber. Put it to him. Jet. Bomber. 51 the mic, boy. 51. Ready.
He can run for it, and he will. Trey! And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's get it.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Man, I got you. Tonight.
A shotgun snap for Stanford. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down inside. Chandler Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
There's some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Tackled away by the 3rd-round pick out of Louisiana, Tracy Walker. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Here we go. Hey, one more. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get it up.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Check, 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 check. Any weapon.
They'll run on 1st down. Johnson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 45 yards.
First down.
How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. Completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. On the toss, here's Johnson. Will be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to reach it in with Foster. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing a line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a 1-score game.
Check it out, Reed. No. Off.
Now Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. Shifts by him. You got the slim lead late in the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in a spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they've been hungry for. Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Well, look to throw. Looking outside, and he's got a man. It's Jones. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Go get him. Leroy.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Back to throw left side complete. It's Jones. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
First down, Lions.
Set, number 20! 43. Check, 43.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Check 3. Slam. Mike's 43.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point good by Prater. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense to make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Check it back.
To throw is Murray. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
Second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Murray, one final try. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Lions, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.